Hello, welcome back to my studio. Well, today I've got a big thank you, especially for you who've subscribed to this channel. This channel has now got over 10,000 subscribers, and that is something that is kind of amazing to me. A few years ago, I had a few hundred subscribers, and it has just continued to grow, and I think a lot of you are getting some good value from this channel, clearly, so you've decided to subscribe, and I do appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll be able to continue giving you some good value art videos, and that'll help you or inspire you to try some more painting. Now also, I'm going to dive into something a little different today and show you a painting I've been working on. I've let the beginning stages of the painting dry. This is an oil painting, and I'm now going to pick up the painting where I left off and show you how I push on through from the middle to the completion of the painting, an area that is often very difficult for artists to deal with after making quite a good start and then getting a bit lost in the middle stages, those ugly middle stages, and how to then push on through to the finish of the painting. So join me as we go into this special little video, little thank you video to you, and I hope this demonstration is going to be helpful to you to help you finish your next painting. All right, let's have a look.
All right, here's the reference. Quite a busy little scene this, and this is where I've got to. This is about halfway of the blocking in. I've taken that big tree out the back to throw in more sky, but for the rest, following the reference. So the whole painting is dry, and I'm going to start working at it basically from top to bottom. Mixing some sky color with cerulean blue, titanium white, a little bit of alizarin crimson, and getting that in nice and thick with a big brush. This is a number 8 long flat bristle brush. I always use bristle brushes with oil paints to get that textured look, and these bristle brushes can really handle the thicker oil paint without bending too much. Nice spring to the bristles. So getting that sky in fairly quickly and then moving into all the greens. This painting is obviously dominated with the color green, but a lot of it is quite yellow. So you can see one of my videos I've done on mixing green for landscape paintings. So a lot of lemon yellow, a little bit of lemon, or I should say yellow deep, ultramarine blue and cerulean blue feature the most in my green colors. Re-establishing the darks on this particular tree, it's sort of a focal area as well. So trying to get some variety into those greens, from darks to middle value greens and into the lighter greens as well. A tree needs some variety, otherwise it's just a ball shape and it looks kind of boring. Now onto the right hand side where there's a lot of rim lighting, so I want to show that as well, mostly with white and lemon yellow and a little touch of cerulean blue. It's sort of moving through stages now and looking for color notes. Here a suggestion of a wall in the distance, perhaps a building showing through the trees. So getting those little elements in which might just add some variety and interest to the scene as well. So as I look at the reference, I do squint a bit and try and see the shape and try and get the value and the color temperature as close to that shape as I can, and then moving pretty quickly and get that shape down onto the canvas. Also look at the direction of your brush. A curved shape, well, make a curved motion with your brush. Put the paint on as thick as you comfortably can, and usually it will work out. I can safely say I've never felt that I've put the paint on too thickly, and when I do, it always seems to be better than if I put the paint on too thin. That is really a common issue. On the left, getting in a bit of the shadow colors in those trees, as you can see, and then the sort of middle distance into the lost and found distance. I've got to try and create as much aerial perspective as I can, otherwise this painting will lose some depth. And then there's strong light across the road hitting the grass on the right. Working in some shadow now with cerulean blue, alizarin crimson and titanium white. Obviously the violets working against the yellows to get some sort of complementary relationship going there. Quite a strong dark in the sort of middle distance there, so I'm going to put that in. It may be a bit too much. I'll have to assess that, but as I see it, I'll put it down and then have a look later on. Never be afraid to make changes or adjustments. There's a bit of pinkish flowers on the little embankment on the right, so I'm getting some reds in there to try and sort of balance out all the green. A few touches of red can be quite useful. Violet as well, bring in some violet color wherever you can in the shadows. A few tree shapes with burnt sienna, which is a kind of a red anyway, sort of goes nicely with all of that green. And getting some of the little finer notes in, and the lights across the road, trying to join that up with the lights on the grass so it reads consistently. Scumbling on the wet paint over the dry. A few smaller details. There's a road sign I can see there, a little stop sign. I'm just cutting in there, getting that shape. And I think now just a few sparks of light. Put these with caution where you think they should go. A few little final elements of light. Try and get the eye moving around that corner. And I think we'll also put in a figure. So let's just get a few of the last bits of shadow in. And can't resist a few highlights. Who can, really? Right, let's get a figure in there. Try to just focus the eye on this point, and using a rigger brush, getting a loose figure shape in. Also helps to get a bit of scale and a bit of life to the painting. Well, I think paintings turn out okay. You can decide for yourself, and we'll have a look at the final one.
I hope that was helpful to you, and if you're looking for more instruction, don't forget I've got a free painting course that you can join. It's yours free forever. Have a look at the link up here or also below this video in the description. Enroll and get started. Well, I'll see you again soon in the next painting video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you have subscribed and hit the notifications and you won't miss another video. Until next time, happy painting.